it's Ghost Gamer, and here today I'm going to tell you my story of whenever I lived in a haunted house. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I watched a video on Blasphemous HD, and he said, you know what, the reason I'm afraid of all these jump scares and all that is because I lived in a haunted house, and I commented that, hey, yo, HD, yeah, I've had the same problems, and someone said, same here, and I told them that I'd tell them my story. So, my first encounter with the shit was whenever I was like 2 or 3. Okay, so we were living in this house, and my mom got pregnant with this baby. It was my baby sister. She was born, and all of a sudden, when I walked in my room, she walked in my room and said, "Who are you talking to?" And I said, "I'm talking to her." "Who?" I pointed to the corner. I said, "Her over there. She doesn't like you, Mommy. She wants to hurt you." It was this girl that had died in fire with her baby. Her name was June. Only I could see her. My mom kept feeling like she was watching all that. Finally, one day she said, "Screw it," and yelled out loud, "I know you don't want me here. This is your house. I'm just here, and I'm just trying to take care of my child." And all of a sudden, all this stuff just stopped, and I never saw her again. Our next encounter was some time after that. We moved to a couple other houses, and then we moved in to another house. My dad had been put in jail, and I got another dad. His name was Chris, and at this time, I'm still 3. And, hang on, do you guys know who Slenderella is? Yeah, see, I got all these games planned. Right here is Slenderella. My mom saw something that looked exactly like that. So she woke up, because her dog was growling, and she was like, "Hey, it's okay." He licked her hand, and then she looked up. Right there, that was just standing in front of her. And she couldn't move, she couldn't breathe, she couldn't do anything. Finally, she closed her eyes, went back to sleep. She woke up again. Now, this bitch is closer. She can't move, closes her eyes again, goes to sleep, wakes up. She is on top of her. So she goes to sleep. She doesn't wake up again until the morning time, and she's gone. And I don't know whether to believe my mom or not, but, you know, I don't think my mom would purposely try to scare me that way, but, you know, I believe her. Because, you know, I've had several witnesses. Alright, so next one is mine again. So, after that, we moved again. My mom got a divorce, got a new husband, moved into a different house. This house, I swore, was haunted. Okay. So, one night, I find this movie that says, like, Devil Evil or something. Put in the movie. I'm a kid, about 4 years old, don't know how to play it or anything. I asked my mom, "Hey, can you come play this movie for me?" She says, "Okay." Walks in, she sees what it is, she starts yelling at me like, "Kyle, this is evil," and all that, yelling at me because of that encounter with her, and this is just a couple years later. And I didn't know about it. She takes me upstairs to my room. And guess what we see? A snake. And what is the devil? Like a serpent snake. We shoot the snake. It didn't die. It oozed out this acid. It didn't die. We threw it outside. Never found a carcass where we left it. Just nothing. My next encounter was after that. Still in the same house. Alright, so we go upstairs, and we have one small room, and we have a larger room. I'm in the larger room at this time. And whenever we first bought the house, there was this giant hole. Led up to our attic, we boarded it up. So I'm laying there one night, and I wake up. I hear banging and scratching on the wall. legit can't be an animal because it's too big to be in there, and there's no way in that room. No way. And this keeps continuing until I get out of bed and I run downstairs and I get back with my mom and I'm like, I had a bad dream. Can you come upstairs and lay with me? Lays down. She kind of hears it too. Says, "Hi, it might just be a rat. Why don't you come downstairs and sleep with me if you're really that scared?" So I do that. This continues on for like 5 nights. We open it up, show them, one of the bombs and stuff in there. Try to get rid of everything. And then the next night, wait, no. The next encounter was finally, my sister got tired of the tiny room, so we switched. And I'm about 5 or 6 now, and I drank a lot of water before bed because I stopped drinking water for a long time and I was super dehydrated, and I was just like, okay, go. I kept getting out of bed because I had to go pee. About the 8th time I did that, and maybe a 2-hour period, my bed rose up, something screamed at me, "Stop fucking moving." My bed rose up just violently, shook and everything, and it was like a bark did. Then after that, for years, I'd wake up under my bed. I don't know how I would wake up under there, and if I'd move, legit like a shock went through my body. And after that happened, like sometimes I'd go to sleep and it just happened, like I'd get shocked or something. Like whenever to go clear and shoot the body up, that's what happened to me. Wake me up, I couldn't go to sleep. And the longer I stayed up, darkness like legit surrounded my eyesight. Like I had to close my eyes and then, like it was like torture. And then finally, we moved out, went to another house, and this happened last year. We went back to the house to check on how it's doing. Someone has moved in, and we went there, and they said, they had kids, and they said, "Do you know if anyone's died in this house? We do not feel safe upstairs. We feel like something's there." And I said, "My kids are having the exact same problems." And they told them everything that's happened with us happened to them. One night, house caught on fire. Thankfully, they moved out. But we went back out there to get ready to sell it again. We came back one day. It caught on fire. And guess what? The fire went straight up to the ceiling. It was on the floor, went up to the ceiling. Nothing else was burned except for up there. Everything else was fine. The next was legit 3 months ago. We're in the house we moved to before our other house got on fire. I woke up, went to school, came home, and I felt like something was watching me. And like I was in danger. And then like I had this urge, like I need to draw, like I'm gonna draw something, get this off my mind. I don't even know how, but I drew a bunch of demonic symbols. And all of a sudden I just had this knowledge of all this evil. And legit after that, sitting in the shower, and like you just got that feeling something's there, and like, don't hurt me. Something black, just like this black mask, swings up in the shower curtain and be like, "I am going to get you." That's legit what it said. And this shut it, closed it, shut. By this time, I'm on my ass in the bathtub, fucking screaming for my mom. She runs in and I said, "There's something in here with me." And she said, "Kyle, quit messing with me. There's nothing in it." Alright, so after that, almost ago I walked back into the bathroom. Did you know something opens up the cabinet and just darts right through our wall? The same exact thing. And I'm like, that just, because my room's in here where I'm talking. I'm going to walk over here and I can, like our bathroom's right there. Something just like ran through. Went through our wall and disappeared. I kid you not. So there you go. That's my story of what's happened so far. Oh, there was one more time I had a friend come over. Spend the night. And I was all teasing him about this because he was all like, because I told him that, he didn't believe me. He's like, oh man, they're gonna get you. I'm like, yeah, this little demon's really gonna fuck us up. Yeah, go ahead and try. My TV that I had turned on, and I had these lights that were on. Everything turned off in my room. The whole house was all lit up, but this turned off. My door shut. My closet opened. By now, I'm telling my friend, you brought this up. You get the hell out of bed and you turn on my lights. He won't do it. So I jump out of my bed. Legit jump. Like 3 feet. Flick on my light. Bulb bust on my ceiling. And I turn on a bunch of Christmas lights. They didn't go out. They stayed on. We went out and we slept in the living room with everything on. I could not go in my room for like 2 days after that. That's my story. And you can say you don't believe me, but that's what happened. All this that I said has happened. And I'm not going to mention this, but I was suicidal before a house caught on fire. I'm not going to tell you what I did. I'm going to tell you how many times. I'm not going to tell you how long I was in rehab. I don't want that to happen again. Anyway, leave a comment down below and tell me if you've ever had anything like this happen. And anyway, just thanks for listening. And I had to get that off my chest and let you guys know. Remember to subscribe, leave a comment down below, and give this video a like. Give me some support. Because, like, legit, I don't feel safe in my room now just by talking about all this. Alright. See you guys later.